target audience of our film was both males and females aged 12 and upwards. We chose this younger audience because they could relate to the main character of our film, who was the protagonist, as they were a young female and were of a similar age to that classification. To research our target audience, we used the British Board of Film Classification, BBFC, which classifies like every single film that comes out. It's an independent, non-governmental body responsible for classifying films based on their suitability for certain age groups. This protects children from gaining access to unsuitable and potentially harmful content in films, as well as providing consumers with the information that they may need to know before deciding whether or not to view it. For example, aged 18 films contain obviously more mature content than universally classified films, and therefore people may not want to view it because of that mature content. When classifying our film, we found that the majority of horror films that we had researched, which was films directed by James Wan, who was an inspiration to our film. The target audience for his films, such as Insidious and The Conjuring, were both males and females aged 15 and upwards. However, we found that our film conformed more to the specifications of the 12 and 12A categorization, as it included no frequent or sustained horror sequences, and there was no clear evidence of psychological or physical threat. It was mainly psychological threat to the protagonist, but it was mild, and the overall tone is not too disturbing at all, apart from the ending scene, and it's also not too mentally challenging for a younger audience.